Record. Thank you. All right, guys, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. It's been a while. I was in Florida for a week, and then I was in California for a week. Family and our wonderful business. So glad to be back and back at it. Every week, I like to bring you some type of value for your health, whether it's emotional, spiritual, personal growth, or physical. So my name is Angel Falk. I'm the fitness angel, and feel free to share this with anybody God puts on your heart. It is Brain Tumor Awareness Month, and I'm a survivor, and I wanted to share my story with you guys. I shared with another group Monday night, and I got a lot of positive feedback. So I wanted to bring that to all my friends. I know I have a lot of brain tumor warriors, facial paralysis warriors who are active on Facebook. We're friends. And so I'm recording this, so I'll send the link as soon as I get it out. But I did make a short video or screenshot, whatever it's called, a photo presentation of my journey, just as a brain tumor survivor. So just tell you a little bit about myself. I was always into fitness. I was a school teacher before I had kids. And then as a stay-at-home mom, I wanted to go to the gym. So that was not in the budget. So what did I do? I became a fitness instructor to get a free membership. I absolutely love teaching classes. I was very fit. When my kids were little, I noticed hearing loss. So that they were 6 and 9 years old. And I thought all that loud music, all those rock concerts from the 80s, all those things, I'm paying for it. But the doctor said, if that was the case, it would be both ears. It's just one side, but let's keep an eye on it. So I said, okay. So, women, we don't like to go to the doctor, right? So I put it off and put it off. And then a few years later, 2009, I woke up in the middle of the night to what sounded like crushing paper in my ear, just like that sound, and then nothing, completely deaf. So let me start with my slideshow here and just kind of walk you through this. And the title of it really is Finding Your Purpose and Falling in Love with Your Purpose. And that's what we want everybody to remember. Whatever pain you've gone through, God will turn that around and use it. And you're going to find your purpose through all the pain you've been through. So here's me in a Zumba class. We're raising money. I think this was for brain tumor awareness. I don't honestly even remember if that was the event, but that's my happy place. I love being in the energy and everybody's moving and dancing and in sync. That is my happy place. And that's where I love to be, even to this day. And I have brain tumor awareness dance parties every year. We've had to do it on Zoom a few times because of COVID, but I'm having one on the 21st of May in Murfreesboro here at a new gym called Crunch. So it's really exciting. If anybody wants more information about that, let me know. Here is a photo. This is actually the last photo of me before the facial paralysis. Can y'all see that? I've got all your pictures lined up over here. Okay. I remember, heading into that room, not knowing what to expect. I was in a Bible study when I was preparing for this, knowing I had the surgery coming up. I had about 3 months to prepare because the doctors told me it may be a year and a half before your life is back to normal. You need to get all your things in order. And I was laying in that bed. I had the anesthesiologist, all these nurses, and one of my brain surgeons. I had to have 2 brain surgeons because it was 14-hour surgery. And I said, can I pray for y'all? And they said, yes. And I just prayed for them. And I just had faith. That was a word God gave me. Your faith has made you whole. And then another word I got from the Lord during prayer at Bible study was, you will be pleasantly surprised. And I honestly think finding my purpose, finding all of these people, and it's always about people, relationships, that really has shaped my purpose. So I thought that was a pretty special picture because it's the last one with my smile. And then this shows after surgery. You can see the facial paralysis setting in. Lydia was 12. The middle school years, not always easy. If you're a mom of daughters, you know that. And then my son was 9, the sweetest little boy in the world. And I always say, whenever you go through a life crisis, whether it's your health or anything else, it really affects the family. It really does become a family issue, but they were so precious. Now, my daughter's more introverted. She doesn't like to talk about things. So she had her own issues she dealt with. We had to go through counseling and whatnot. And then Ethan will talk about everything and anything. But there were a lot of tears and a lot of unknowns. We did not know what to expect. But I think it really made them become the amazing adults they are now. And then this kind of gives you a picture of my facial paralysis journey. This precious woman was actually my physical therapist. I had a physical therapist, a speech therapist, had to relearn to talk. I had occupational therapists. I remember them saying, okay, let's practice writing a grocery list. And I said, well, actually, I'm writing my book. Elizabeth, I know you like that. Elizabeth's a writer, if y'all don't know, an editor. And I had facial therapy, and they put electrodes on my face and did all these things and exercises. And now, years later, there's more research, and we think that could have caused more damage, but we don't know for sure. But this precious woman was my physical therapist, and I did not know we went to the same church. And so before, we were just doing a regular therapy session, and she had 2 students. So we did a picture, and then at church, we had a women's event, and there she was. And I was like, oh my gosh. And we hugged, and, my face was better, of course, at that point. So I'm glad I had those 2 shots with Lisa. And then after I, got better, recovered, I had to, learn to walk, talk, everything again. At my 1-year checkup, we found the tumor had grown back. And that is probably worse than that first diagnosis, honestly, because I knew how hard I had worked and all the trauma my family had been through and just everything. My life was turned upside down. And I thought, I cannot go through that again. And my neurosurgeons said, we cannot go through that again either, because the tumor was a strange shape. It had tails intertwining the nerves on my brainstem. And they said, we're going to have to do something different. So we chose radiation. I had 27 rounds. I did really well throughout the radiation, but at the end, my hair came out. I had spots on my face. My skin was really ruined. They said your teeth may fall out, and all kinds of other horrible things could happen because of the radiation. And it reminds me of people taking medicine. Any kind of medicine treatments, there are side effects, and I thank God for it. Sometimes it's life-saving and you need those things. But if there's any way anybody could avoid these things, that's why health is so important to me today. And then after I did my research, after recovering, how to be healthy, I learned the power of plant foods. And I know Barbara has a similar story, just doing her own discovery, and the power of fruits and vegetables and berries. And those phytonutrients are what fight for us and our health. And they eat away those cancer cells. They eat away those free radicals. And that's about the time a nurse at Vanderbilt shared with me Juice Plus, and I said yes, and that was April 2012. And she invited me to an event where there was a pediatrician talking about children's health. And I knew then, yes, I need this. I want my kids to be as healthy as possible, because I never want my kids to suffer what I have gone through. And of course, I was a fitness instructor, but I learned it's not about counting calories. It's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy. And that's what I wanted. And then as I started, getting my strength back and feeling good again, I started doing brain tumor dance parties. And y'all, this is Dr. Reed Thompson. And I just wanted to share these pictures because we've been with him so many years. I'm going to cry. Every time I see these pictures, I get tears, because look how cute and little Ethan was. At that first brain tumor dance party, we raised $3,500. We had silent auction, and women came in with their cash to do Zumba, $2 and $3 and $5. And anyway, it was just really sweet. So we laid all the money out and just had a great time. And every year, I don't have pictures from every year. I mean, I'll probably do somewhere, but these are the ones that have stayed in my photo album here. But look how Ethan has just grown. And this precious man, every time I go to him, take these donations, he just pours into me. He pours into Ethan. And it's just a good reminder that God puts people in your life for a reason. Every person in your life, there is a reason, and it's part of your purpose to become who you are. And so here's the latest one. With my big boy who's almost 22. I cannot believe it. And I'm actually working on getting my next MRI. I'm supposed to have one every 3 to 5 years. And the tumor did quit growing, by the way, 2012. So thank God for that. So I have to have it about they said 3 to 5 years. It's been 5 years. So I'm working on that appointment now. You have to jump through so many hoops. And I just want to encourage anybody, go after your health. Don't wait around for people to make your appointment. You have to make your appointment. You have to keep calling. And, this was another fun thing I got to do. As a brain tumor survivor, they asked me to be the ambassador for this 5K. They only had it 1 year. They could not get enough people, unfortunately, but maybe they'll bring it back. I had such a blast. I should show y'all all the pictures again. I'm sure it's in my memories of the fun people, but this precious little girl in a wheelchair, her mom and I became friends as she recently passed away. And we had a similar tumor. Hers was just so hard to get to. And when they grow to a certain size, you just can't get to them. That's why it's so important that we do research and that we listen to the signs our body gives us. They said my tumor had been growing probably 10 years. And I love this too, because I'm not a runner, I'm a dancer. So I did the warm up, the Zumba warm up, and I did run the 5K. And Ethan was my trainer because it was his first year doing cross country. So we had so much fun doing that. And then I just wanted to encourage anybody watching this. If you're a survivor, gosh, celebrate who you are and all you've overcome. And whatever it is, any kind of health, we all have stories. We all have issues that we've had to learn from and grow from. And just remember, you were created for a purpose. Your pain has purpose. God has people for you to help. That's why I'm so vocal. And fall in love with the journey of helping others, because what you've been through, you've got people in your life that will need you and listen to you, and they want your prayers and they need your support. So fall in love with sharing your pain, celebrating your victories. And this is a ministry. I love to say it's a business and a ministry. I'm going to stop this now and tell a little bit more about that. So this community is amazing. So much support. When I learned about the power of fruits and vegetables, and then I learned about Juice Plus, I dove in and I started learning, and I made one healthy change after another healthy change after another healthy change. But it started really with Juice Plus and trying to get more plants in my body. And it was just simple. And our kids' health improved. Our daughter had chronic constipation because I did not know better. I was giving her macaroni and cheese every day. That's what she wanted, and I wanted her happy. And I know a lot of parents fall into that trap. And then, of course, my son loved fruit all the time, but he never ate vegetables. He was really a sugar-aholic, and he would go in the trash can. I remember throwing away donuts that my mother-in-law, bless her heart, she wanted to do well. She kept giving us donuts, so I threw them away. I saw him outside in the big trash can, outside digging for them. I thought, oh, we have a problem. So the Juice Plus really changes the gut-brain connection, and they start craving more fruits and vegetables. So our daughter's chronic constipation went away because those little gummies that they get for free, and I actually have samples. If anybody watching this needs a sample, reach out to the person who shared it with you, because we all can get these wonderful samples. But they have lots of fiber in them, and all those antioxidants is so good for your kids. It can change their life. My son had bad allergies, eczema, and asthma, and all those things eventually went away. No more medication needed. Some people say, oh, he outgrew those things. I don't know. I don't think there's one simple cure, but I know adding Juice Plus to his diet changed everything. And then wanting more fruits and vegetables, I believe, changed everything. And we have great webinars on allergies. So a lot of people I know, once they start Juice Plus, they start having help with those allergies. Also, of course, my hair came back wildly, right? Skin improved. My teeth haven't had any issues. Of course, I'm an avid believer in flossing every day, all those things. But just taking that one simple change really changed, I think, the trajectory of our family's health and so many others. I know everyone on this call right now is being benefited with Juice Plus and healthy living, and we learn every day. And Marie, if it wasn't for you, none of us would be here, because you shared it with someone. She shared it with her niece. She shared it with me. And now, I've shared it with y'all. And well, of course, Patty, you're different. You're from Lydia's line. But anyway, we have so much fun together in this community. That's one thing I love. It's one mission, one team. We all support each other and help each other. And I wanted to tell you all too what Juice Plus has. If anybody watching this wants to start, we always say, if you want more free information, let us know. We'll send you some free information. We have recipes, webinars, all kinds of great things. But this is the fruit and veggie blend. It has apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, lemon peel, acerola, cherry, pineapple, prune, dates, and beets. And then the veggies: broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, and dates. Kale. And then, of course, the berry blend. If anybody has heart problems, this one is great, especially. I mean, they all work together, but this one is especially, I think, for your cholesterol, blood pressure, all those things. Raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, Concord grape, black currant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. And then our omega blend is a huge hit because we skip the fish. It's all plant sourced. So a lot of times fish have toxins in them, and the mercury and all those things, and they are ruining our environment for killing so many fish to get a tiny bit of omega-3. So we have the perfect balance of the 3s, 5s, 6, 7, 9, all from plants. So it's a great benefit for your skin, hair, nails, your brain, your heart, all of those things. And aches and pains. If you're a fitness instructor and you start getting old, you've worn out your hips and knees, that will tremendously help. And then we have our complete powder. The chocolate is delicious. 15 superfoods, and it's high in fiber. And fiber is what helps your gut health, which helps your immune system, which helps you fight every illness out there. It also comes in vanilla, and you can get the box or the bag. The box has these cute little packages that just slide out. And then, of course, our newest product is our Perform. This is for athletes. If you work out, you need extra protein, and ours is all vegan, plant-based, super clean and healthy, and it has lots of extra B vitamins from plants. Everything is from plants, so it's healthy. And I just want to encourage every one of you guys to stay your healthiest, because you never know when you're going to be hit hard. And the healthier and stronger you are, the better you're going to be able to fight back and recover. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate y'all. Do y'all have any questions for me? You're good? All right. All right. Have a blessed day, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining. Oh, and next week, Barbara Sipes, our holistic nutritionist, and I are going to be talking about healthy hormones. So if you're a woman, if you know women, invite them to come back. Same number and password and everything. All right, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Angel. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
It was awesome.